Welcome back to the Armchair Pundits podcast. And this is your Liverpool post-match review show. And Liverpool have won again. Liverpool have beaten the four-time champions, or consecutive champions, Man City, 2-0 at Anfield. And what a performance it was. And I can't wait for the next game to come, because when we're in a form like this and we're winning, you can't wait for the next game to come round. But I'll hold on to that. And I would like to thank you for coming back to view this show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share as well. Don't forget to hit that notification button so that every time I post something, you will get notified, you know. Whoa, that victory is getting to my head. You'll get notified and see our most recent shows. But yep, back to the performance. So many good performances. You could talk about Gomez coming back in from the cold after Konate's injury. You could talk about Szoboszlai. He had a really shaky start to the season, coming in and performing with such quality and such vigour. You could talk about Diaz playing up front today in place of Nunes. Kelleher playing what is probably his last few games before Alisson gets back. So many good performances today. But Slot, he has come in and he has been fantastic. I mean, we had the one blip at Nottingham Forest, and everyone was like, okay, what is this guy really about? But he brushed it off, and he lets the players know every single time that performance wasn't, he mentioned it so many times that they know that the performance wasn't the standard. And today, the way we started today, it was almost like Klopp of old. The way we came out, and just rushed Man City all over them. Didn't give them a second to breathe. Pressed them high, pressed them hard, pressed them wide, and it was just a fantastic display. They couldn't handle what was going on. And the early goal from a fantastic pass from Salah. He said in the post-match that he said to Gakpo, just be there. That I will try and find you at the back post, and if I see the opportunity to play it through, I will do it. And he did. Really good pass. And Gakpo was on hand to set us off like a house on fire. So really happy with how we started today, because I'll be honest, I was nervous. Last week I predicted a 1-1 draw because I thought to myself, there's no way City are going to let this happen. There's no way City are going to be still in this rut that they're in. Because I honestly thought they would win midweek. They'll get that little monkey off their shoulder, get a strong performance against Feyenoord, and then they will say, okay, this is not going to continue. Even if we just draw at Liverpool, we're not losing this game. That's what I thought was going to happen. But I did not give us enough credit, because we were fantastic. First half, I can look at the stats, and in the first half alone, 53% possession, expected goals 1.70 to theirs 0.13, 10 shots to their 1 shot, 4 shots on target to their none, obviously. Big chances, 2 created and 1 missed. And to be honest, it should not have been 1-0 at half time. It should have been at least 3 or 4-0 at half time. The amount of chances we missed were frustrating, had me on edge, had me thinking, oh, guys, are you going to do what I thought you were going to do? Are you going to miss so many chances that Man City scrape a 1-1 draw? But no, they were calm. They didn't give Man City a chance to breathe in the first half. And we went in, only 1-0 up, but rightful leaders into the first half. And then the second half, it changed. I can't deny it. Man City got on the ball, but they weren't a threat. They were not a threat whatsoever. 66% possession and nothing to show from it. 7 shots, only 2 on target. 1 big chance and that was missed. That was given to them by Van Dijk having a brain freeze and then passing it to Kevin De Bruyne. But Kelleher was like, listen, I'm getting my clean sheet today. I'm getting that clean sheet. And he spread himself in front of Kevin De Bruyne, was ready to stop the shot from going in. And a fantastic job. He's so cool under pressure that I feel sorry for him, because like I said earlier, he knows he's coming towards the end of his games in the league, and obviously Champions League as well. So because Alisson is back training, but let's be honest, we haven't looked like we've missed Alisson. And that's a testament and a credit to Kelleher. He's been absolutely fantastic. So really happy with today's performance because second half we dominated out of possession. I know people can often say, how do you dominate if you don't have the ball? It's the spaces. They were closed out every single time. We doubled up, we tripled up, we made sure that everything was played left, right, and around. Whenever someone beat someone on the dribble, there was another player to back up and make sure they didn't get through. Absolutely fantastic performance. Couldn't ask for more. I say I couldn't ask for more. I could have asked for more. I could have asked for more goals. That's what we deserved. That performance deserved more than a 2-0 win, if I'm to be honest, and they didn't deserve to score. So really happy with today's performance. As we like to do, I like to do, I should say, I like to go through the player ratings, and I'll be honest with you, we're not going to get any low ratings today because no one deserves any. Obviously, the subs came on quite late, so they won't get the highest ratings, but the ratings will be high today because I thought we were fantastic. So we start off with Kelleher. I've given Kelleher a 7.5. Excuse me. Great save towards the end, as I've said previously, to stop Kevin De Bruyne from a stopping mistake from Van Dijk. And he's hardly put a foot wrong since he's come into the team. And credit to Kelleher, it's been fantastic. So 7.5 for him. Robertson, he gets 7.5 as well. Really good. He was shaky last weekend and the game before that as well, really shaky. But midweek against Real Madrid, we saw the old school Robertson. And today, once again, we saw a strong Robertson that came out today. And with his ground duels, 3 out of 5 won. And no aerial duels contested. But he was just strong today. Communicated really well and worked well with Gakpo down the line and worked well with Van Dijk as well. Really happy with his performance today. Recoveries, a lot of our players did good recoveries today because we did a lot of doubling up. 3 defensive actions and 3 recoveries. Really happy with his performance. Then we move on to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, apart from that little brain freeze towards the end, imperious. Probably should have scored 3 really good headers, and he probably should have scored one of them. So he's getting 7.5 for me. Really happy with his performance today. Showed great leadership with the back line and made sure that Haaland didn't get a sniff at all. Kept him quiet and really happy with his performance, like I said before. We move on to Joe Gomez. Gomez, listen, for those who are new to the channel, I rate Gomez highly. When we won the league, he was fantastic, but Gomez's problems have been injuries. He has really bad luck with getting big injuries. He doesn't get little hamstring and thigh strains, where he's out for a few games. When he gets an injury, he's out for a season. And that has curtailed the promising career he could have had to be the starting centre-backs alongside Van Dijk. But really happy when he comes in because he gives everything. And he seems like a really nice guy as well. So I've given him a 7.5 along with Van Dijk. I thought he was really good today. Trent, good performance today. I've also given him a 7.5. I thought today he played quarterback role really nicely, but even defensively he was strong today. Can't really fault him. Tackles, 4 out of 4 won. He gets cussed all the time for not being good at tackling, doesn't know how to defend, but he's proving week after week that he's improving and he's getting better. Ground duels, 5 out of 11, which isn't great, but because we double up a lot of the time, sometimes you don't have to win those ground duels because you're almost like setting a trap for someone else to win the ball afterwards. So we do that a lot. So really happy with that. Today, pass-wise, 30 accurate passes out of 39. Really happy with performance. And then we even had time to take him off because obviously he's come from a hamstring injury and we've only got 5 defenders fit. So we have to rest him. So happy with his performance today. Moving to McAllister. McAllister gets a 7.5 as well. No, McAllister gets an 8 today. I thought he was really good. Really, really good today. Bossed the midfield. Passing accuracy 89%, 34 out of 38 passes. Successful dribbles, 1 out of 1. Tackles 1, 3 out of 3. Really good on the tackles. Duels, 5 out of 8. So he was combative in that midfield. Really put a foot in and helped us control the game with his passing as well. Really happy. Recoveries 4, defensive actions 4. So really happy with how he played today. A lot better than the last few weeks. So his last 3 games have been really good, if I'm completely honest. And it looks like he's on the up again. So he gets an 8. Gravenberch, usually he's the better of the two between him and Callister, but today he was slightly worse. But he gets 7.5. Looking at him, tackles 1, really bad for him today. No tackles 1 today out of 5. But like I said, we often do the thing where we set traps where he doesn't win the tackle but someone else wins it, because his thing is all about recoveries. 7 recoveries for him, 10 defensive actions. Jules 1, 6 out of 10. So happy with that today. But yeah, not much more to say. Gravenberch had a really good performance. Gets a yellow card, not silly card, but gets a yellow card. But obviously you can't keep wrecking him up because he is our DM and we don't have a replacement for him. So good performance from him. So Bosley, I was close to giving man the match because I thought it was fantastic. He's been getting a lot of criticism, rightly so, because he, as our 10, he hasn't been on it. But really happy with his performance today. He gets an 8 for me. He gets an 8.5 for me. He gets an 8.5. Really happy with him today. When I look at his numbers, 48 out of 58, 83% from accurate passes. Shooting, both shots on target, 100%. Tackles, 1 out of 1. And ground duels, 50%. Aerial duels, 100%. So he put in an all-action performance today. A lot more like it. I want to see a lot more from him because we know it's there. He needs to produce it. So really happy with his performance today. Moving on to Gakpo. Gakpo gets 7.5. I thought he was good today. Gets us off to a flyer with his goal. And he was just a constant threat, which is what we needed. Constant threat, really played really well, and happy with what he produced. Over to who eventually got man in the match. It was close between him and Sabozza for me, but he gets a goal, he gets an assist, fantastic assist, and he gets a penalty. Missed one in midweek, so this was a pressure penalty, and he buries it, and he wins us the game. When I look at his numbers, passes wise, he only makes 15 passes, which is really low, but that's just normal for him, I guess. Ground drills, he's even getting involved in ground drills. 2 out of 6, but he's getting involved. Recoveries, 4 as well. Was helping with the press. But Salah is about getting the goals and assists, and he did that for us today. And he won us the game. Diaz, so he gets 8.5 as well, Salah. Diaz, 7.5. Really good performance. Hassled, harried, wins us a penalty for his press, and just didn't give up. He played like he had a chip in his shoulder today. Was running at people, running into people, and letting them know he was around. Really happy with performance. 7.5 from him. We move on to the bench. Quansah was a surprise substitute coming to play right back. I would have thought he might have gone centre back, but Slot knows better. Does it make sense to move your centre back who's playing really well to the right back? No. So he puts Quansah right back. And he does a decent job there. Not a standout or anything like that, but his job was to defend, and he did that. So as a sub, I'm only giving him a 6.5 because it wasn't standoutish, but he wasn't poor in any stretch of the matter. Nunes comes in, again, helps us with the press. We lost a lot at half time because Man City took control a bit, but when he came on, the fresh legs, his strong running, gave us Nunes to life and helped us with the goal. Because if he doesn't pressure Ruben Diaz, then our Diaz, Luis Diaz, doesn't get a chance to nip in and win the ball and win us a penalty. So really happy with that from him today. Gets a 6.5. Jones comes on, probably felt hard done by being on the bench, but it's a rotation game. We need fresh legs, and he came on 84th minute and did a good job for us. He gets a 6 because there wasn't much of an impact, but not in a bad way. He just was under so much control that there was not much for him to do, just to keep the ball moving. Elliot, good to see Elliot back. Not really going to give him a rating. He comes on the 90th minute. Well, I'll give him a 6. Just the basic rating. Comes on, and it's good to have him back because we need him. We need more midfielders. because we're coming to December now. We're in December now, and there's going to be a lot that's going on. So, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to go on X and watch shorts. Our X handle is at Armchair Pundits. Our Instagram handle is at Armchair Pundits Podcast. And you can also go on TikTok and see our shorts there as well, our little videos at armchair.pundits. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to smash that like button. Take it easy. Peace.